Good evening, everybody. My name is Windus Andar. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you on another edition of Andar Plays Something for 30. So, today we're going to be playing the demo of News Tower from Steam. This game has already been released, so for those of you who would like to play the full game, go ahead and get it from Steam. We played the demo before and it was a lot of fun. So we thought it should be on something for 30 as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new game and we're going to do Classic. In this game, you run your own news agency, basically one that you're inheriting from your uncle or something, in New York City. Oh, from dad. Okay. So first, we name our newspaper. We're going to call it Alternative Report. Yeah, Alternative Reports Incorporated or Alternative Reports. Let's do that. We'll confirm it. That's going to be our news agency where we report the facts but in an alternative way. So, for those of you who have played games where you manage city towerscapes and stuff, this will look very familiar. This game is all about managing your news agency building, organizing all the elements of a newspaper agency, right from the stenographers to the reporters to the printers and everything, and then actually selling your stuff. So that's what it is. All right. This is the entrance to the newspaper. You can see our lovely signboard here, Alternative Reports pen. And we're going to go ahead and build some. There are three main resources in this game. There is coal, which runs the printing press. No, it runs the power generator. There's paper that is required for the printing press and several other departments to function. There are resources, food, which is required for people to, survive. And then there is normal view and various other things. So let's go ahead and buy some Bitcoin BTC. No, we'll go ahead and build something. This is the entrance. Could I please move this entrance somewhere? No. Right. Okay. Let's go ahead and build something. We'll go ahead with B for building. We'll put some stairs somewhere. Yeah, let's put the stairs here. We'll add a second floor because we're going to need it. Yeah. And without a door, you cannot access the second floor. That is something to remember, guys, because without a door, things just don't work. Where's my door? Okay, my door's disappeared. Oh boy. Bro, I need my door. What just happened? Sir, the door disappeared, is what happened. Okay. We put some staircases. I don't want that there. See, what I want is, I want stairs that are easy to, no. The problem is, depending on how you arrange the stairs, it takes up space. And that's something I really don't want to do. I want space to be easy to use. Anyway, so let's go ahead and put in. Okay, we'll put in the printer input module. Now you would notice that certain modules create noise, they generate heat, they generate temperature problems. It does cause discomfort, it causes problems for the office, so you'll have to deal with that eventually. This is the input module. This will be the page module. Uh-huh. And this would be the output module. Yeah, that's enough. And then we will create the link. All right. So news goes in here, paper is taken out, output comes out. That's how we print. That's how this stuff works. Then we have to put in an electricity generator because that is also a thing. We'll put that over here. So this is going to be one really hot room, and as people are coming up, they're going to burn and die. That is one of the big problems in life that you just have to get used to. Let's put in some lamps. Remember, lighting actually is very important. It does give you debuffs, so just make sure that the light spotlight cones actually connect in various places properly. Yeah, okay, that'll be fine. I could do it better, but I don't care. Hmm, let's go ahead and put in a storage cabinet. We will put it maybe over there. Okay, the storage cabinet is where the supplies go. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put in decorations. Now you would notice that each decoration over here has various green symbols that reduce sound, temperature, and heat. Apologies. I said sound, temperature, and heat. Heat is temperature. Obviously not, it's an alien concept. No. Sound, temperature, and smell. So we're going to use a clock because clocks apparently counter bad smell. But okay. I didn't know they do that, but alright. Fine. Let's put a clock over here. Obviously the bad smell is gone. The red apple painting provides prestige. Not quite sure a painting does that, but okay. The fan, on the other hand, does amazing things for the temperature, so always get one of those. Get one of those over here. Air vents also reduce the heat quite a bit, so use those liberally to make sure your employees are not basically burning out from all the heat that you've stacked everywhere in their face. It's not a difficult thing, like once you get the hang of it, once you've done it, it's all good. Apparently, wallpaper does a lot to suck up the noise and heat as well. So we could put in acoustic panels, so we could just put in this wonderful industrial wallpaper. Look at what, whoa, look at that. Look at how much it reduces heat by. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. Then we already put in an air vent, right? Yes, we did. Plants apparently help reduce all of that business too. So I'll put in a bunch of plants because clearly that's what I do when it's hot. I go outside and get a plant. But okay, who am I to argue with the professionals? I want another fan here. Yeah, that would be really useful. A trash can would be nice to reduce that. It is way too hot though, so we might have to start putting in more air vents. I would love to put in an extra fan at some point. But I don't have the space for a door, do I? No. That's a problem. Yeah, and I'm already at the edges, so I could put all of this on a separate floor, or I could just not care. I do have that choice. So I'm just going to put in more air vents, and we'll go with that. It should help out. So when you come into my press agency, what you're going to see is an office with a ton of vents. The whole wall is going to be just ventilators. That's what our workspace is made up of. It's just ventilators. Literally nobody cares. It's all about vents. We believe in massive air circulation. That's what it's all about. Okay, that's enough. Now let's go to the next floor. We have to set up all the desks and stuff. Telegraph stations are important because they get you stories. So always have one or two where people can work. And then reporters obviously get you reports. They're the ones who go out. They scramble around for stories. They investigate stuff. Eventually, you would want a lot of reporters researching stuff. So I'm going to throw in a lot of desks. So we have this here. Put up another floor. We're going to need that because reasons. And then go back to the building. This is usually the initial setup, so once it's done, you don't have to worry about too much trouble later on. But initially, you just gotta set all this up. You also need a typesetting desk, which is important for typesetting jobs. You also need an assembly table, which is important for assembly jobs. So when you have finished reporting a story, and that story has been prepared at the typesetter, it has to be assembled. Once it's assembled, it goes onto the printing plate and blah and blah blah. All right, we also need a resupply desk. We need a sweeping station. We need a workbench in case something goes out of order. We need a washing station to repair things. I'm actually being brutally minimalistic. You can divide all these with walls and stuff. And you're ideally supposed to, but yeah. Oh, there we go. Let's basically put up some globes. These actually offer you great bonuses. So you want to put them at your tables for your reporters. Don't put more than one because I haven't seen the bonus stack. So it's basically one item uniquely buffs one table. So you just want to put like one thing. And the game helpfully tells you where each of them actually fit. So there's that too. Okay, then what else do we need? There is a water cooler that you require in order for your people to, be cool. Put that over there. We'll put a water cooler over there. We're really stacking this stuff. Toilet stink. Who knew? Gonna put a toilet over there. At least it's closed. Thank goodness. We'll start reducing the smell. We'll put in a fan there so that nobody stinks. There we go. That's barely going to be noticeable afterwards. You can actually put the table right on top of their desk, which is actually very nice, truth be told. Also on top of the bathroom sink. So that's cool. So we'll just add that to every desk over here very quickly, so that people entirely understand that I simply do not care about their work, safety, personal spaces. There we go. We did all of that. Now, also remember to put in nice wallpaper. I don't see any reason so far not to put in industrial wallpaper everywhere. I don't see it. There's no reason not to. There you go. Everybody works in a deep grunge industrial layout, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Let's put in some lamps because you remember what I said about work layout and lighting? We also have to hire staff after this, so that's going to be a while. Now, as you expand, obviously you're going to need more power plants and everything, but in the demo so far, one power plant is generally enough to run things. It should be fine. Generator information generates 50 power. I don't think we have a problem. Yeah, we used 37 power. So we're good. We're good. Right, that's done. And printer setup. Yep, we're basically done, folks. So it took us a whole 9 minutes to set that up. Now we have to hire people. So I'm going to go to the hiring board. And what do we need? Right now we need production people. We need someone who's a typesetter as well as a telegraph. Yeah, I definitely need a telegrapher. Now, how are you? And I'm going to hire somebody for assembling. That is an important job. Now, I don't have enough money to get all these people. So I'm going to go ahead and get a reporter or two. Let's go ahead and get a political reporter over here. We have society and crime over here. We have somebody doing entertainment. We already have politics here, right? You can always have multiples, by the way. Yeah, we have politics and entertainment here. More society, politics, and gun crime over here. We get some more politics here. I'm going to take the entertainment guy because he also seems to be some kind of economist, so that's good. Right. Let's also go ahead and get somebody who's going to be doing logistics and resupply. Let's go ahead and get somebody who's going to be doing washing station. Let's go ahead and get somebody who's going to be doing workbenching. This is sweeping. Yeah, you do sweeping, you can do that. We do not have a typesetting desk. Hmm. You know what? I'm going to put you here for now because we need that for bare functionality, right? We kind of need that. That's going to be a problem. I need another telegrapher, but that might be something I'll hire later on. Just put it in there then. Okay. Right, guys, we're good to go, I guess. We get a politics reporter. Okay, that's something I'll see now, later on. But we are going to need some money for the simple reason that we just don't have enough in finances. So I'm going to go ahead and get a loan. There's going to be interest on this, but we'll make up that money after we publish enough stories and stuff. So that's going to be something that we have to be careful about, being in debt. Okay, let's refresh. We get another economist and a politician. Okay, you might actually be very good. Another one on crime. We got someone on crime and sports. That would be a good thing. Fine. Let's go to production. Do I need somebody right now? Okay, we have everybody, I think. I think we are good to go. Yeah. We have supplies. Let's order 400 worth of coal. Let's order 400 worth of paper. Let's order some food. And we are off, ladies and gentlemen. So the way the game works is the telegrapher will ask around the world, contact his, underworld sources and get stories. Once a telegrapher's loop is completed, we will have actual stories to investigate. I love my coffee. Okay, this bro has a problem. What is your problem? Condition. Comfort. He's lost concentration. What's his issue? Well, I'm not sure there's a lot I can do for you, buddy. I mean, temperature is not the issue. Oh, trash cans. I'm sorry. I didn't even bother with the trash cans for these guys. Eep. Yeah, I'm a bad manager. Yeah, I should have taken care of that, really. Yeah, even for you guys, I never bothered. I just gave you plants. That's all I did, right? There should be one over here, too. Jesus. Okay, you should be much better off now. Okay, so we have, potentially, we have two stories over here on the globe. You can open it with the G button or just click on the globe over here. And remember that the calendar on the top is not there just for decoration. You have to finish completely researching your stories before Sunday when you have to publish the paper. So let's go to San Francisco. There is a society related story. So I'm going to send Rosalie Newton and she's going to take care of that. Once she finishes this path, two more paths will open up for which you need other reporters. While that is happening, go ahead and check out this society and adventure stories. I'm going to go ahead and send Frederick Abrams to do that. We can go and check that out. and we'll see how that works. You have to make choices in this game as to the path that you take with the knowledge or with the expectation that as you keep going forward, the path to those stories will lock you out of certain choices and give you different choices to make. Sometimes you're just not going to have enough stuff. So keep all that in mind. And yeah, life goes on, I guess. All right, I'm going to speed up now. All right, what's going on? And she's not finished yet. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, one of the stories is complete. We have to make a choice over here. We have to send someone with politics or crime. Who do I send? I'll actually go ahead and send Jacobson. Let him take care of it. It'll be a political story. Meanwhile, we have another one over here that is currently being typeset. Yeah, they're reporting it. Once they do, this is the typesetter? Yep, she's the one doing the typesetting, or at least she's supposed to be doing typesetting. Once she finishes that story, it'll go to the assembly table. Once it reaches the assembly table, we'll be able to put it in the newspaper. In the demo, your newspaper is just one page. Later on, it'll have more pages, ostensibly. Okay, this one is done. We have a new object that we can get by sending an entertainment reporter. Okay, go ahead and get the new object done. How about you? You're still doing your thing. All right, one story is done. We got them looking for more stories. Basically, you want enough stories that are sensational and also good enough to earn you lots of money when you publish your newspaper. Alright, that's done. New object gave me Flames of Passion for the movie poster. That would be good for one of my reporters. Let me just pause over there and see which one of them is doing entertainment. Okay, you're doing entertainment. You are not. You're also doing entertainment. So I'm going to go into buildings. I'm going to go into the cool new movie poster kind of thing and give it to her. And then you can also get... Wait, are you doing entertainment? Are you doing entertainment? You're doing entertainment. I'm going to put it over there. Good for her. That will boost the reporter's effectiveness in the field. We got a crime report to take care of, or we look into the economics of recession. Who do we have? We got both. So we'll go and look into the economics of recession, because why the hell not? Alright, we got another story. It's going to take one day to do this. Let's send somebody who's good at sports. Ta -ta 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 -ta. Meanwhile, back at the press, we've got one story that is ready. It's been typeset, it's assembled, and we can put it in our newspaper. Remember, if you put it on the top spread, you get tripled scores. If you put it on either of the bottom two spreads, you get standard scores. You can see all of that here with the multipliers and how much sales you can get and everything. All of that is helpfully displayed here. You can flip the board to see how much you actually earned, the newspaper price and stuff. I imagine all of that's flexible in the full version of the game, but here everything is set. You can't really change any of this, and that's how it works. Okay. So this one is almost done. Let's get back to the globe. How is it? Okay, 4 more hours. I'm not sure whether that story will make the cut, truth be told. What is it? We got an object. Boxing gloves for the sports stars. Okay, thank you. Let's get this new story underway. We'll send our intrepid reporters to take care of it. Who is it who does sports? You do sports. You also... Well, kinda. Okay, all of you do sports. Okay. the game actually is very helpfully tells you who does what. So that's good. Good to know. Okay, back in here, the last 2 days before we have to publish our newspaper. Last day for publication. Okay, so you have to publish the newspaper now, so let's go ahead and go to the printing press. We get a bunch of stories. We'll put this one, the politics and social aspect on the top. And then we'll put the fair showing romance story over here. We need 63 paper, for which we have 100. We can start printing, make sure the paper is complete and everything. And let's go. $25,000 newspapers sold. We get really bad bucks. We lost most of our money too, honestly. Okay, so this is where the game allows you to expand. You have the world map, where you then choose districts where you can get more subscribers by reporting on certain stories. So we'll actually go ahead and select this district. We'll get more subscribers and earn more money that way. So we'll go ahead and do that, and let's see. These locations open up as you keep publishing. All right. Make sure that your stock of coal and paper and everything is correctly assembled and in storage. I don't know why these papers are like right here. I can actually put it in storage for the guy. I can do his work for him. Why am I paying him? Why the hell am I paying him? Okay, who am I hiring? Do I have anybody actually worth? No. Nobody seems to be worth hiring here. Who's this? Resupply desk. Yeah, we have somebody to handle that. Okay, let's keep going. We got 2 stories. Let's go, let's go. The Supreme Court has a problem. Let's send that one out there. And then there is entertainment or society. You know what? We're going to send our intrepid reporters on an entertainment thing. Then we're going to send the politics guy on his politics thing. Yeah! Isn't news business great, ladies and gentlemen? All right, reporting complete. So the Supreme Court has given us top resigns from the court. So we can do tragedy and society. Well, the reporters need to come back for them. Or we can do unrest. Well, I need my reporter to come back. Yeah, Rosalie needs to come back. Otherwise, I can't really send her. Yep. Yeah, go report on that. I don't have anyone who does tragedy or unrest. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay, let's open up the other story first. We'll get back to this one in a moment. Oh my, oh my. Do you have anyone who does unrest? Is there a reporter who does unrest? There is not. We are in a significant amount of trouble with regard to the story. What am I supposed to do with the story? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send one of my political guys on this. It's not going to be a good report, I'm pretty sure, because it's not the right person researching that. But all right, we'll look into it. Anyway. We got 1 minute left to go on this video, and you have seen pretty much how we publish the newspaper and how we do things. And that's what this game is. It's News Tower. Do I like it? Yes. Because it's addictive. It just keeps you going. It gives you that feeling of next paper, please. Let's have the next round, please. And that's like really good. I kind of like it, you know. So in this instance, I'm going to send the sports guy to cover that. And we'll send someone else once they come back to cover the remaining piece. My name is Windus Andar. If you guys have enjoyed News Tower, I recommend you go ahead and buy the game on Steam or try out the demo. It's still available. And I'll see you guys next time. This has been Andar Plays Something 430. My name is Windus Andar. See you guys next time. God bless you all. Peace.